Yo, what is going on, everyone? Today we are going to be watching and reacting to the Shawshank Redemption. So, obviously I've heard very much a lot of good things about this movie. I've heard it all over the place. And I do know that it is directed by Frank Darabont, whom I know him primarily from his work on The Walking Dead. But I've never seen this movie. I've heard it's one of the best of all time. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I just don't know what it's about. I think Morgan Freeman's in it, if I'm not mistaken. But that's it. I literally have no idea what it's about. I have no idea. I've never seen any clips from it either, to be honest. I'm sure I've seen things that reference it because of how popular it is, I'm sure, but I just don't. I don't know what it's about. Let's just watch it. Without further ado, let's just watch it. If you want to see a full uncut reaction, however, that'll be on my Patreon, which is in the description down below, as well as you can get early access to these videos. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Let's watch this movie. Oh, I love this song. Oh shit. Is he going to murder someone? Or himself? I don't know. I mean, you don't need that many bullets for yourself, so I'm assuming he's going to murder someone.
Mr. Dufresne, describe the confrontation you had with your wife the night that she was murdered.
Oh. He's definitely hunting on the person who murdered her.
She said she wanted a divorce in Reno.
What was your response? I'll see you in hell before I see you in Reno. Those were the words you used, Mr. Dufresne, according to the testimony of your neighbors.
Were they blaming him for it? Unless he did do it. I don't know.
Glenn Quentin, the golf pro at the Snowden Hills Country Club. The man you had recently discovered was your wife's lover.
He's definitely going to kill this guy.
Went to a few bars first. Later, I drove to his house to confront them. They weren't home.
Oh, that was before, yeah. He definitely killed them.
I think mostly I wanted to scare them.
When they arrived, you went up to the house and murdered them.
Wait! I know this actor. He's in The Walking Dead. Or was.
Well, where I get hazy is where the cleaning woman shows up the following morning and finds your wife in bed with her lover riddled with .38 caliber bullets.
Holy shit.
The police dragged that river for 3 days and nary a gun was found. So there could be no comparison made between your gun and the bullets. And that also is very convenient.
Since I am innocent of this crime, sir, I find it decidedly inconvenient that the gun was never found.
I don't know what to think. I don't know if I would believe him or not.
A revolver holds 6 bullets. I submit that this was not a hot-blooded crime of passion. That at least could be understood, if not condoned. This was revenge of a much more brutal and cold-blooded nature. 4 bullets per victim. That means that he fired the gun empty.
And put some more in.
You strike me as a particularly icy and remorseless man, Mr. Dufresne.
I'm so curious as if he actually did it or not. I don't know.
You to serve 2 life sentences back to back.
Holy shit. There's definitely gonna be a twist where he didn't do it. But like, I don't know how else. I mean, unless some random dude showed up. Yeah, he probably did.
We see by your file you've served 20 years of a life sentence. You feel you've been rehabilitated?
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Life sentence must have been something really bad. Damn. I mean, I don't know what he did, so I can't root for him until I know what he did. It's a really interesting looking prison. I'm sure most prisons look like this, but I haven't seen many in my time, you know. So this takes place in the 40s then? They cheer on the new arrivals?
I must admit I didn't think much of Andy the first time I laid eyes on him.
A tall drink of water with a silver spoon up his ass.
That's a rich bet.
All right, who's gonna prove me wrong?
Welcome to Shawshank.
Oh, that's the prison name? Okay. That's how you get dried? Fuck.
You'll be
telling him with my baton up your ass.
Not me.
I ain't gonna count to 3. I'm not even gonna count to 1. You will shut the fuck up or I'll sing you a lullaby.
Oh, that baton's gotta hurt like a bitch. Especially in the stomach. That food looks like throw up. Oh! Oh my god, that's awful.
Are you going to eat that? Do you mind?
That's disgusting. That's sick. Oh, he's gonna keep it? Oh, for the bird. Is it a little chick?
Wife-killing banker. Why'd you do it?
I didn't, since you asked.
I believe him. I'm gonna stick with my gut instinct.
I'm known to locate certain things from time to time.
I wonder if you might get me a rock hammer.
For what?
Well, if it was a toothbrush, I wouldn't ask questions. I just quote a price. But then a toothbrush is a non-lethal object.
I mean, you could probably try and make it lethal.
Looks like a miniature pickaxe.
Pickaxe?
So you can try to break out or something?
Sisters have taken quite a liking to you, especially Boggs.
They call them the sisters.
Name's Red.
Red. Why do they call you that?
Maybe it's because I'm Irish.
He strolled like a man in a park without a care or a worry in the world. Yeah, I think it would be fair to say I liked Andy from the start.
He's definitely got a plan here. I mean, what else would he need this little thing for? Because he likes rocks? I don't know. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh my god, stop! Stop!
I wish I could tell you that Andy fought the good fight. Things went on like that for a while. Prison life consists of routine. And
the music's really good, man. I don't know who the composer is, but this is phenomenal music.
Ellis Redding.
Wouldn't you know it? Me and some fellows I know were among the names called.
Oh, is he Ellis Redding? Is that why they call him Red? Not because he's fucking Irish.
35,000. That's what he left me.
Holy shit, that's great. That's like winning the sweepstakes.
Dumb shit. What do you think the government's gonna do to me?
Andy, you nuts? Keep your ass on your mouth, man.
Yeah, don't eavesdrop. They'll probably beat your ass. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Do you trust your wife?
Oh.
That's funny.
What I mean is, do you think she'd go behind your back, try to hamstring you?
Step aside, Mert. This fucker's having himself an accident.
You don't push him off the roof. Because if you do trust her, there's no reason you can't keep that 35,000.
If you want to keep all that money, give it to your wife. The IRS allows a one-time only gift to your spouse for up to $60,000.
He's just trying to help, but it comes off bad.
But you do need someone to set up the tax-free gift for you. And that'll cost you. A lawyer, for example.
Bunch of ball-washing bastards.
Right. I suppose I could set it up for you. I'd only ask
He was a
3 beers apiece
banker.
for each of my co-workers.
What are you Jimmy staring at? Back to work! Go work!
That was crazy. It might have worked. Almost got his ass tossed off the building, though.
The convict crew that tarred the plate factory roof in the spring of '49 wound up sitting in a row at 10 o'clock in the morning, drinking icy cold Bohemia-style beer. We sat and drank with the sun on our shoulders and felt like free men. He spent that break hunkered in the shade.
He didn't even have one himself.
Want a cold one, Andy?
No, thanks. Gave up drinking.
He wasn't even asking for them for himself.
I think he did it just to feel normal again.
Why'd you do it?
I'm innocent, Red. Just like everybody else here.
He's got a smirk on his face when he said that.
What are you in for?
I want to hear this.
Murder. Same as you.
Yeah, it was a life sentence, so...
Only guilty man in Shawshank.
Oh, shit. He admits to it. If he admits to it, I feel like that probably means he does have remorse for it, though. Just carving his name. That thing is pretty sharp. If you wanted to kill someone, you could pretty easily.
Quite a surprise to hear a woman singing in my house, eh, Johnny?
They gotta watch movies in prison? I mean, yeah, what else are they gonna do?
Here she comes.
Oh my god, don't tell me it's these dudes again.
Ain't you gonna scream? Good luck. Let's get this over with.
Does he have his thing? Oh shit. Oh, I thought he had his pickaxe thing. But that works too. Oh shit.
And you wanna swallow what I give you to swallow.
These guys are sick, man.
Anything you put in my mouth, you're gonna lose.
Oh, I thought he was going for a knife stab.
Andy spent a month in the infirmary.
Holy shit.
Boggs spent a week in the hole.
The hole? I feel like doing something like that, you deserve at least a month in there. If Andy's gonna be a month in the infirmary, I mean. What is going on here? Oh, fuck. I mean, he deserves this, but I'm assuming they're gonna kill him. Oh, never mind. Yeah, honestly, he kind of deserved that.
And of course, the most important item, Rita Hayworth herself.
Oh, he wanted a poster of her. What do the guards think when they see this shit? They're like, how the hell did you get that in there? Oh, they do room checks? Better hope they don't find your thing. Where does he hide it? Probably in the toilet. That's my guess. They ain't checking the toilet.
Pretty clean. Some contraband here, but nothing to get in a twist over.
Yeah, they don't seem to have that big of an issue with contraband. Is that the fucking bird from 2 years ago?
Andy,
Oh,
I
shit.
thought I heard you out here. Oh, I come here in '05, and they made me librarian in 1912.
Damn, 1912?
Thinking about maybe setting up some kind of trust fund for my kids' educations.
They're all gonna ask him for help about that kind of stuff now.
How about expanding the library, get some new books in there?
Gonna ask for something. Ask for pool table.
Ask the warden for funds.
Perhaps I could write the state senate and request funds directly from them.
But you write your letters if it makes you happy. I'll even mail them for you. How's that?
Watch, it's gonna work.
Please, Brooks, just calm the fuck down, will you?
What the fuck?
Brooks, we can talk about this, right?
Nothing to talk about, goddammit. It's all talked out.
It's the only way they'd let me stay.
What? Damn.
Ain't you heard his parole come through?
You go on now.
That is interesting. I have heard there's a lot of stories like that of people just being so used to prison they don't even want to leave. Can he just, if he really wanted to stay so badly, can he just punch a cop in the face? They'll probably give him some more time. Well, is that why he was putting the knife to the guy's throat? Was he like, I gotta do something. I gotta kill him so I can stay in here longer?
Sometimes it takes me a while to remember where I am. Maybe I should get me a gun and rob the foodway. I don't like it here. I'm tired of being afraid all the time. I've decided not to stay.
Then where are you gonna go?
I doubt they'll kick up any fuss. Not for an old crook like me.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's what he was... Oh. I didn't realize... Well, I kind of assumed, but I couldn't tell for sure. Damn. Did they send the books?
In response to your repeated inquiries, the state has
Oh,
allocated the
shit.
enclosed funds for your library project.
Damn, so it did work.
I'm gonna go pinch a loaf. When I come back, this is all gone, all right?
Pinch a loaf. What is that slang for? Is that take a shit? I don't know. Yep, I was right.
Andy, do you hear that?
Yeah, stop fucking around in there. What are you doing? Dude, what are you doing? What is he doing? Oh, he's just playing the music over the loudspeakers. I mean, that's nice for your fellow co-workers, but like, you're just gonna get the guards pissed off and they're gonna beat your ass.
I like to think they were singing about something so beautiful it can't be expressed in words.
They're like frozen, just enjoying the moment. He had like a really good thing going too. They all loved him, but the guards actually respected him, and now he just screwed that up just for this one moment. I get why he did it, but
That's the beauty of music. They can't get that from you.
interesting.
Didn't make much sense in here.
You need it so you don't forget. There's something inside that they can't get to, that they can't touch.
What are you talking about?
Hope.
Hope is a dangerous thing. Hope can drive a man insane.
Yeah, I guess.
It's got no use on the inside. You better get used to that idea.
Like Brooks did?
Yeah, he got too used to it.
Yeah, the problem with having all that money is sooner or later you're going to have to explain where it came from.
Well, that's where I come in. I channel it, filter it, funnel it. I send that money out into the real world, and when it comes back...
Clean as a virgin's honey powder. Do you ever catch on, though? He's going to wind up in here wearing a number himself.
Who's this Elvis-looking motherfucker?
Cops caught him sneaking TV sets out the back door of a J.C. Penney.
Hey, come on, old boys! Move it like molasses! Make me look bad!
Whatever it was, something lit a fire under that boy's ass.
Yup, he's gonna start problems, isn't he?
I was thinking maybe trying for my high school equivalency here. You helped a couple fellows with that.
I don't waste time on losers, Tommy.
Whoa. Looks like, honestly, this guy looks like Tom Hanks a little bit. I don't know who the actor is. I'm a terrible person for not knowing the actor, but Tim Robbins. I've honestly never seen him in anything else, so apparently I have seen him in other things. I just don't recall him in those things. I just looked it up on IMDb. That's why I know that. Apparently he was in Austin Powers and he was in Green Lantern.
In prison, a man will do most anything to keep his mind occupied.
This is like the perfect prison movie.
Well, it's for shit.
It's probably not as bad as you think.
Yeah, it's worse. I didn't get a fucking thing right. Might as well have been in Chinese.
Let's see how the score comes out.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you how the goddamn score comes out.
Alright.
What's he in here for, anyway?
Murder. Caught his wife in bed with some golf pro. Greased them both. What?
4 years ago, I was in Thomaston on a 2 to 3 stretch. About 6 months left to go. Get a new cellmate in. Said he pulled hundreds of jobs. That's the other thing. He never shut up. Places he'd been, even people he killed.
I got me this job one time, bussing tables at a country club.
Yo! I was right!
So I pick out this guy.
Andy's fucking innocent!
He wakes up, gives me shit.
I fucking knew it.
Him and this tasty bitch he was with.
I knew it!
See, this golf pro, but she's married to some other guy.
Oh my god, I fucking knew it. I thought it was coming when he started, because his reaction when Red was telling him that story, I was like, oh, I'm starting to think things here, and there you go.
I have to say, that's the most amazing story I ever heard.
They're not gonna believe it, but there's no evidence there. It's just a prisoner's word. There's no evidence.
He's telling the truth.
But let's say for the moment this Blatch does exist. You think he'd just fall to his knees and cry, yes, I did it, I confess.
Yeah, it's been way too long. How are you gonna find evidence? Something that happened so long ago.
The country club will have his old time cards.
Oh, it might. Maybe.
If you want to indulge this fantasy, that's your business. Don't make it mine.
If I were to ever get out, I would never mention what goes on in here.
Don't you ever mention money to me again, you sorry son of a bitch. Not in this office, not anywhere.
Yeah, I didn't think this would work for him.
Solitary, a month.
What? Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, now I actually feel like very much more connected to Andy, because it's like he's actually the whole time he's been innocent. I mean, I liked him before anyways, but like I was still like, ah, he made a big mistake. But like, he never even did anything wrong now. I feel really bad for him. I mean, that'd be awful.
Come on, will you throw that away, please?
I hope he did good.
The kid passed. C+ average.
Nice.
The right thing to do. Sometimes it's hard to know what that is. I need your help, son. If I'm going to move on this, there can't be the least little shred of doubt. I have to know if what you told Dufresne was the truth.
Yes, sir.
Would you be willing to swear before a judge and jury?
Are the judge and jury gonna care about a prisoner's word, though? What? Oh, this guy's fucking evil. He just doesn't want there to be any chance. He doesn't want any chance for him to get out because everything he knows about what's going on in here, he doesn't want to take any chances. That's awful.
It was hard to shoot him. Truly it did.
This man's evil.
I'm done. Everything stops.
That dude wasn't even that bad. He just stole some TVs. Like,
You will do the hardest time there is. No more protection from the guards. I'll pull you out of that one bunk Hilton and cast you down with the sodomites.
dude, fuck this guy. I remember the beginning of the movie, I was like, whatever, they're prisoners, you know, they can deal whatever conditions out. It doesn't really matter to me. But like, Andy's innocent as fuck. And I mean, most of the prisoners we met have been pretty good people, generally speaking. I mean, they did shitty things back in the, you know, before, but now in prison, they're decent people. And it's like, I've started to actually feel for them. I'm caring for them a little bit, which that means the movie's doing its job. But Andy especially, because he's goddamn innocent. It's like, shit. I feel like I hate this guy more than anyone else in the movie. I mean, I don't know. The sisters were kind of probably worse because they were just doing that for sick pleasure, but this guy's doing this for, I guess, security. Selfish security.
I killed her, Red.
No, you didn't.
I didn't pull the trigger. I drove her away.
Okay. I guess indirectly, maybe. But that's a stupid thing to blame it on.
That don't make you a murderer. Bad husband, maybe.
You think he'll ever get out of here?
I think he's given up hope a long time ago.
One day, when I got a long white beard and 2 or 3 marbles rolling around upstairs, they let me out.
Dude, Morgan Freeman has barely aged. Like, he doesn't look that different here than he does today.
It's down there and I'm in here. I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really.
Is he gonna try to break out?
Get busy living or get busy dying.
I hope he breaks out.
If you ever get out of here, do me a favor.
Sure, Andy.
There's a big hayfield up near Buxton. You know where Buxton is? It's got a long rock wall with a big oak tree at the north end. At the base of that wall, you'll find a rock that has no earthly business in a main hayfield. There's something buried under it I want you to have.
What?
I'm really worried about him. You gotta keep an eye on him.
They think he's gonna kill himself?
He asked me for a length of rope.
Rope?
Oh, shit.
6 feet long. And you gave it to him. How was I supposed to know?
He's definitely got an escape plan, and that's what he's using the rope for. So he's got a rope. But what the hell's he gonna do with it?
That was the longest night of my life.
Yeah, he grew close to Andy, clearly. Where the fuck is Andy? Oh no, he definitely somehow got out. There's no way. What could he have done?
Don't make me come down there, I'll thump your skull for you.
Red definitely thinks he's dead. Oh, he's... Yeah, how?
What do you mean he just wasn't here? I want him found.
Of course he really cares about this, because, he could be getting his ass in trouble if Andy ever said anything.
This is a conspiracy. One big damn conspiracy! And everyone's in on it! Including her.
Is there a hole in the wall? Has he been picking? He's been picking a hole through the wall for years. He's been doing that for years, and he had the poster to cover it. Oh, what? How? How?
It would take a man 600 years to tunnel through the wall with it.
Turns out it only takes 20. It all started with his name. Wow. Oh, that's what got him with the idea.
Like I said, in prison, a man will do most anything to keep his mind occupied.
That
and
is
his favorite
nuts.
hobby was toting his wall out into the exercise yard. A handful at a time.
Yeah, that's true. What else would he do with all of that? Oh, shit. And so what was the rope for it? Is there like a specific part where he needs it? Oh, that's what the rope's for. Okay. Time it with the thunder. That's smart. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's got to be like shit. Oh wait, I just realized Family Guy referenced this once. There was a scene where Peter was doing this. Yeah, Peter was going through the... Yeah, okay, Family Guy did a little bit with this.
500 yards.
That's disgusting. Crawling through shit for half a mile. Oh my god. This is insane, man. Imagine he just gets out and then gets struck by lightning. Oh, is this the poster? Him just enjoying the rain? Yeah. Damn. Oh. Oh, that's what he put the Bible in there? Oh, that's where he was hiding it. Oh, that's so smart. Shit, I didn't think of that. Because I was wondering before, like, when they checked his room, they couldn't find it.
Iron Hadley, you have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say...
Oh my god. He is insane.
Open the door.
Is he actually gonna go in and start shooting? What does he think what does he think is gonna happen? You're just gonna go to jail for longer than you would? I mean, I guess you probably get a life sentence anyways. I mean, he was involved in the murder. Oh. Shit.
I like to think the last thing that went through his head, other than that bullet, how the hell Andy Dufresne ever got the best of him. Andy Dufresne, who crawled through a river of shit and came out clean on the other side.
Oh, this is a beautiful ending.
Andy being gone, I have to remind myself that some birds aren't meant to be caged.
Oh, that quote. Oh. Oh!
And when they fly away, the part of you that knows it was a sin to lock them up does rejoice.
This is one of the best scripts I've ever seen. I'm glad I like this movie as much as everyone else does. I was kind of worried it was going to be like one of those, oh, everyone loves this and I don't type movies, because those exist. But no, I love this a lot right now.
So you go on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time.
Oh, approved. Third time's the charm. Well, I'm sure that's like his bajillionth time doing that, but for us, it was this third. He's got to go find this thing that Andy said was buried. I'm assuming he didn't bury it at that time. I'm assuming he was planning on going to this place to bury it, and that's why he was telling him to go if he ever gets out.
All I want is to be back where things make sense.
Go where Andy told you to go.
Only one thing stops me. A promise I made to Andy.
This is such a good script. Such a good story.
If you're reading this, you've gotten out. And if you've come this far, maybe you're willing to come a little further. You remember the name of the town, don't you?
Oh, are they gonna meet up? Yo, they better meet up.
I find I'm so excited I can barely sit still to hold a thought in my head. I think it's the excitement only a free man can feel.
Such a powerful story of friendship, man. Why do I check every movie looking for fucking after credits? Why would this movie have an after credits? I mean, that kind of movie, that movie was kind of shit, to be honest. I'm joking. Yeah, no, that lived up 100% to the hype. Like that, I mean, it's not like I hear every day that this movie's amazing. I just knew, generally speaking, like when people do their top 10, 20 favorite movies, I usually see this movie on most people's lists, you know. And I also see on IMDb it had like a, what was it, like a 9 point something really high. It was like one of the most highest rated movies on IMDb. I'm sure it's also one of the most highest rated on other places too. I don't know, but for what I've seen, yeah, that's the general consensus, was that it was like one of the best of all time. And I completely understand why. I completely would agree too. Like, I would definitely have this comfortably in my top 50 probably. I don't know where exactly, but it would be in there somewhere. Just from this one watch too. I mean, I do feel like just watching it again, you can kind of understand more, maybe like catch on to some things that maybe you didn't notice before, but from that one watch, 100%, that was fantastic. Like, some of the best dialogue, some of the best stories, some of the best character development I have ever seen. It's a story that I honestly haven't really seen many other movies do, which is like the redemption of prisoners. I mean, some movies have those storylines thrown into some part of it, but this was like all about, I mean, it was 20 years of, or like 19 years or something, of this guy Andy being in prison, and it was for a false accusation. But even though he was innocent in the end, he still was guilty in his conscience because he even considered doing that in the first place. So I think that's one of the reasons. I mean, the character, obviously, he didn't think he could convince anyone, so he just said screw it at a certain point and just said whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to try to like keep yelling and say I didn't do it. But the fact that he even considered doing it, I think, was enough for him to even feel guilty in his own conscience, which is why I think he looked the way he did throughout a lot of the movie, and he felt guilty in the beginning, and that kind of almost made me feel like he did do it. But I think that's just because he was considering it in the first place, and I think that was just really well written. All that, the dialogue and a lot of the themes that were present about, like, can you be redeemed, was, I mean, incredibly done. And then, of course, we don't really learn exactly what happened with Red in terms of like exactly why he killed, but I don't think we need to. I think he pretty much explained it as well as we needed to. He was just, he said it himself, if he can go back and change it, he would. He was a dumb kid, and that's all I really needed from that. And even the other characters and the side ones were all very well included into the story, and I liked the different system they had going on in the prison there, where, I mean, Andy was kind of like this dude who a lot of people respected because he had a lot of knowledge, and he was really good at a lot of things, and that made a lot of the guards want to, you know, use him for things, and he kind of just did it because it gave him some privileges that he otherwise wouldn't have had. And I loved how it played out. This was just a great movie. There's not much else to say. I don't really have much else to say other than the script was just perfectly written, and I don't have a single negative to say about it. The soundtrack was really good too. So yeah, if you want to see the full uncut reaction, that'll be on my Patreon. As always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.